Welcome to the Pitch Reliance channel. I'm Kadeem.
I'm Dalton.
And today we're going to be bringing you a video on support and resistance.
These are the basic fundamentals that you need to know for trading Forex.
The reason we're bringing you this video is because our viewers have been asking,
why don't you bring us more chart videos?
Yeah, that one. So just imagine you want to go into a club, and in between the club door and you is something preventing you from going in. Welcome back to another video with Pitch Reliance. Today we're going to be talking about support, resistance, and consolidation.
Alright, so we're going to go over our supporting example first. So think of support as the floor of the market, where the markets came down to, and it's reversed the opposite direction, but where it has done it multiple times, so not just once. You're going to be looking for multiple repeats of the same trend at the bottom, so think of it as a floor. So it looks something like this, where it goes like this, and then we have this, right? So looking at the past, say in the daily or the 4-hour time frame, we'd be looking at the past to mark up our zone for support. So you see where the markets came before, and it's changed direction where it came before, and then it's broke through. So you know that this area right here is what we call a key level. So this would be known as your supporting level because the market's already up here. So we wouldn't mark it up here for support, we'd be looking for the bottom of the market as support. So when the market comes back down here and gets to this point right here, we'd be looking for areas right here to take it to the upside. Because we know that it's gonna react, because it has before in the past, where it reacted, changed direction, came through, broke through, came back down, and we'd be looking for rejection before we even entered the trade, but we'd be looking in this area because this is a key level where it's been before, where we know the market reacts. So clear this one out and give you the example of the resistance level.
All right, so real quick, before I even give you guys the examples, understand that support and resistance is probably one of the most important things for you to even learn before you even start trading. All right, so if you understand support and resistance, there's a probability or possibility you can actually win trades, all right? Just from support and resistance. There's other rules that we do in finding those support and resistance areas, but we'll talk about that later. So let's go ahead and get to the resistance example. All right, so resistance. Resistance is an area that the market doesn't want to go above, okay? So let's say the market's playing out. We have the market, nice little downtrend, okay? Nice little downtrend. Now you gotta find the area where that market wants to react, all right? So let's say the market is right here, right? Right here, this area. We know they have to come back up for an exhaustion or a correction before continuation to the downside. All right, so now we have this little area we can mark up as a nice key level in the 4-hour or daily time frame, and we'll wait for the market to come back up and react to this area. Why do we want to use this? Because in the past, it was once support, and it rejected from right there. So something is telling it to have a reaction at this area. So what I'm expecting it to do is go back up and react at this area and fly back down to the downside. All right, so if it doesn't want to go above, if it's failing to go above the area, this is known as resistance. Something is resisting it. It's going up and something's like, nah, bring that thing back down, all right?
We'll go over consolidation, and it's just like the word says, it's consolidated. The market gets to a certain area, it doesn't want to break above, or the market goes to a certain area and it doesn't want to break below. So we'll show you now what that looks like. So you might have the market right here, starting off just as an example, where it gets to this point, doesn't want to break above, switches direction, goes down to the bottom, doesn't want to break below, switches direction, gets to this point, doesn't want to break above, goes below, and doesn't want to break the support. So you would draw your zoning up. If you saw a market like this in this pattern in the daily or the 4-hour time frame, you would draw your resistance level up here where the market has came to and has not broke above, and then you would draw your support level down here where the markets came to and doesn't want to break below. So if you were in this market right now and the market was right here, you'd be looking to enter trades to take it to the upside. and you probably take your profits right here because you know that it's going to react again based off the past, and then you could be looking to enter trades to take it to the downside. And you can play this market out here and trade it how you want to, but that's what you're looking for a consolidated market.
All right, so just give you guys a brief, just a little information about us and how we trade. We like to trade trending markets.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll do consolidations, but most of the time we're doing trending markets. Can you trade consolidated markets? Yes, you can.
Yes.
But like I said, we like to keep it simple. We like to get into, those simple trades. Obviously, because we're not full-time traders ourselves, we work and trade and teach a lot of stuff we're doing. So we try to keep it simple. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to the actual charts. Let's go.
All right, so we're going to talk about support and show you what it looks like on the charts. So going over here, we're going to mark up our support level in the daily time frame. So we have from here, and just take this all the way across. All right, so we have our good support level right here where it's bounced off before. Looking in the past, it's bounced off before right here. It came down and broke below the zone, came back up, acted as rejection. We have, so this right here with all these levels being marked up, we know that this is a good key level for our supporting level. So let's play the market out and see what happens. We still have all these right here, so we know that this is a good key level. We have a lot of rejection right here, but we're gonna keep playing it out and see what happens. So we have the break above the zone, acting as support, coming back in. So this is where we would have our attention. We'd be looking to get into trades and we'll be paying attention very closely to see what it's gonna do. So play it out, play it out. So you see right here, after seeing this, obviously you go down to lower time frames. We'll explain that later in some of our other videos. We'd be entering a trade right here. Let's go ahead and put this up. It would look something like this. With your stop losses, you take profits. Do 1 to 2, just see what happens. And then we'll play it out. Came down, touched again, touched again. Boom. And we took the trade. So as you can tell, based off of this before, you know what support is. You see all these touches right here, so this is a good reaction level. Right here, going back into the past, it's done it before. It did it here on the rejection, acting as rejection. So this is a very good key level. So the next one we'll go over is resistance.
All right, so resistance is pretty much the same thing as as support. It's just in the opposite direction. So as you can see right here, you can see that the market has been trending up, but it came to a level that is failing to go above. So I'm just gonna mark this out just to give you guys the first example of what resistance is. So if you look at this, it came up here and they still just like, nah, you ain't about to go up here. And then it came back again, you know what I'm saying? Just like the little video. This market's been trying to get in the club all day, but that dude was like, nah, you ain't getting in here, man. So you can see that it's not gonna get above there. So now I can see that we have this little area right here that was acting as support. If you go to the past, you can see it's a nice little area. So I'm gonna mark it out from right here. Yeah, I'm gonna mark it out from right here. So now we have the resistance right here. We have this support explained in the what he was explaining before. But what we're looking for is resistance. Now we can see that this area, you could possibly take a trade right here, but we want a clearer sign. We want to see it break below and then come back and touch, because we're break and retest traders. All right, so let's go ahead and play this market out and see what happens. So boom, already we have a break of this structure. Now we know that this is a key level because of what? The past information. Right here, we have some support. Right here, we have support, and let's keep going back. You can see that if you just follow the line, you can see it act as resistance right here. Really huge resistance. So now I know that this is a good level. So let's continue playing it out and wait for that retest of the zone. All right, so because of this little area right here, how fast that was, we're just gonna continue playing it out. But look how it came right into that level, rejected, and then just pushed away from it. like huge push. All right, so let's go ahead and play it out again. Let's see if we can get another touch. All right, so now we have a touch inside that level. Let's go ahead and enter the trade. Strictly off the support and resistance. We're not even doing all the other rules we talk about or we're going to talk about in the future, but we're just going strictly off support and resistance. Take my stop loss above here, basically how much you're willing to risk. And we're just gonna do, I think it's a 1 to 3 we like doing 1 to 3s, but for training, we're just gonna do a 1 to 2 for now. Keep it like that, because we know that the low is right here. So let's go ahead and play this out. Strictly off support and resistance, nothing else. My fault. Let's play it out. All right, so look at that. All right, so you can see how we entered the trade right here, pushed, won the trade already, but I just wanted to play it out a little bit more just to show the reaction, just to show the type of reaction we're getting. All right, so we have some reaction here, and now look, it just pushed straight through and obviously won the trade. So look at the resistance. All right, we have resistance up here, failed to go, broke through, and then the bouncer was like, oh, you're still not coming through. Like, you left, you're not coming back. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it on resistance.
All right, so the last market we're gonna go over is the consolidated market. This isn't one that we normally trade, but we're gonna show you just so you have an example and have the best of both worlds. So let's get into it here. So obviously in the higher time frame, like we've been talking about, the daily or the 4-hour time frame, you have a nice resistance level here, which we're about to mark up. Where the market has bounced off, and then you have a nice support level down here, which we'll mark up right now.
So just one thing, I'm not saying that the only time frames you have support and resistance is in the daily or higher, 4-hour or daily. It's just, to us, the best areas I see are in the daily / 4-hour. But there's structure on every level, okay? But I just like those time frames.
All right, so let's play the market out and see what happens. So we have a nice break of the resistance level. And this is what we call a fake out. So the bank's obviously doing market manipulation, which we'll be making more videos to explain that too. And this is also some patterns that we look for to trade, which we'll be making more videos to explain this too.
Also, all right, so hold on, I'll play it out a little bit. Let me see if it does.
Yep.
All right, so right here, as you can see, it broke out and went back in. So that is a candlestick pattern, like you said, we'll talk about later in our videos. Also, there's a book called The Candlestick Bible. I'm pretty sure we're gonna put the link on the bottom. You can go ahead and download for free and just feel free to read through it. We're not sponsored by them. We're just giving you guys free information.
All right, so playing it out, obviously we have a break back into the zone. We see this nice rejection right here with this rejection candle on the consolidated market, like we were explaining to you guys before. So if we were to enter a trade right here, move our stop losses, and we'll take our take profits down to the 1 to 2 ratio, or you can even take it down to this zone right here. And we'll sit here and play it out and see what happens. So still pushing up with a healthy stop loss, kept us in the trade. Pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, boom. All right, so as you can tell, we won the trade from here. Now when it gets to this area up here, or down here at your support level, you'd be looking for reasons to enter to take it to the top side. So let's see what happens here. Nice pullback. Let's go ahead and put in a long position, top side. Taking it back up to here, right here. So we'll do it like a 1 to 2, just to keep it safe, healthy stop loss. And let's see how this plays out. And there you have it. So we won that trade too. So you can trade it up and down with a good support and resistance level. Like we were saying before, this isn't something that we normally take. We like to have good trending, either an uptrend or a downtrend, but you can also trade this too.
Yeah, so just another thing on consolidated markets. There's other reasons to get into them. So just off of knowing support and resistance, that will up your level on trading or getting into better trades. Waiting for the market to hit those key levels which we like daily/4 hour, sometimes even higher. All right. But once you get those higher rejection levels, that let us know it's a key level, and usually it works out in our favor. It works out pretty well knowing where those key levels are. But like always, we appreciate the support you guys been giving us. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. I think we got a TikTok now, so we'll go ahead and put that. Yeah, we'll put that up in there. Subscribe to the page, like, comment, and subscribe, man. We got more giveaways coming up. More giveaways for y'all. We ain't gonna give out. We ain't gonna let you guys know what they are, but they are gonna be big things. All right, big things.
Big things.
All right. So peace.